Coming up first is a judge. He is also a fucking veteran of our roast battles. He is the fucking road comic champion. One of our favorite judges. Make it loud for the very funny Anthony Zuccaro.
Okay, I did not request that song.
I did.
Throw that out there early. Give it up for Satan's lawyer, Josh Means, everybody. Satan's lawyer. And Al looks like human resources for ISIS. This is fantastic. They have a complaint department. They're busy over there. There's a lot of complaints. I'm gonna give you all a second to adjust to the amount of hair difference from the last two comics. I know it's kind of jarring at first. But yeah, I've been doing good. I've been taking care of myself. I stopped smoking cigarettes recently, and the worst part about that is that no one cares. No one gives a shit when you quit smoking cigarettes. You tell someone you quit smoking cigarettes, they're like, good. What do you want from me? Like, what is this, 1965? Why did you start? Like, get the hell out of here. You want sympathy? Like, you quit. Like, cigarettes are supposed to be more difficult to quit than heroin, but you quit heroin, people compliment your weight gain. You're just, when do you ever get complimented on your weight gain? Only when you quit that. But I missed smoking cigarettes for one reason, and one reason only. It's because it was the only way that I got in touch with my feminine side. Okay? Because when I was smoking cigarettes out on the street, I felt like a woman. Because whenever I had a cigarette in my hand, I just got approached by men that I wanted nothing to do with. Okay? I did not want to talk to these men. They just came up to me out of nowhere and started talking to me for no reason, unprovoked. Smoking a cigarette, it's like once you light a cigarette on the street, I live in San Francisco, that's just like a bat signal for the bat shit, okay? It just sends like a smoke cloud into the air, like there's one over here! These are relatively new jokes, so I don't have transitions for them. When someone brings up Hitler, whenever someone brings up Hitler like I just did, you talk about Hitler long enough, someone, for some reason, always has to mention, you know what, he was a great public speaker. Who gives a fuck? Why are we bringing this up? Someone will bring that up whenever you talk about Hitler for long. Who cares? What is the Zodiac Killer good at Scrabble? What are we doing here? Why? Like, was OJ good at football? He was. We don't need to talk about that part anymore. Something definitely overshadowed. Like, why do you feel the need? What are we doing? And it's like, look, Hitler may have been a good public speaker, but I've watched some of his videos. I can't understand a word this guy says. Okay? I don't understand what the hype is about. Okay? Someone get this guy subtitles. I posted that joke online, and someone, of course, commented, "It's because he's speaking German." This is why I don't post shit online. But yeah, right about now is when I like to mention that I'm a substitute teacher. Everybody, I'm a substitute teacher. Thank you. When the real heroes are down, I step up. Okay. People, ever since the pandemic started, I've been doing it about 5 years now, but ever since the pandemic started, people have been saying, "Anthony, are you going to be virtually teaching?" And it's like, look, I've been a substitute teacher for a long time. I've been virtually teaching the whole time. I haven't taught a day in my life. All right. Like, I don't know if you know this, but substitute teaching is the stepdad of jobs. Okay, because I don't care about these kids at all. I don't give a shit about these kids. I just show up, I buy them an Xbox, and I leave. Okay? And they don't care about me either. Every day I get called Marv from Home Alone. Every day. It's fucked up. Weird way to find out that movie is still a classic, which thank God people are still watching it, but this hurts. Okay. Some kid said I look like if you machine washed Post Malone. Who was writing these for you? Is Don Rickles your grandfather? What is going on? Some kid said I look like if Bob Ross sniffed paint. I wrote all of those, don't give them any credit. Some kid saw me, he saw me like pull up, I guess, and park, and then when I got into the classroom, I set my stuff down, and then he goes, "Why do you look so bad, even though you have a car and AirPods?" I was like, very easily, okay? I managed to do it every day, okay? It's very simple. That's just, you'll learn something about that later. Having a car and AirPods, very minimal. That's none of the emotional stuff is involved in any of that. But yeah, these kids are brilliant. But substitute teaching is good because it is a job that ends. Get you one of these jobs that end. There are some jobs that never end, like doctors. Doctors have to be doctors all the time. That sounds exhausting. You're trying to enjoy this comedy show, someone has a heart attack, clock in. Right? You're no longer off work. That sounds exhausting. As a substitute teacher, I'm done at 3. I'm mentally done at 7 a.m. Okay? No one ever needs a substitute teacher outside. You barely need one in a school. Right? You don't need one outside of a school. Like, we need someone to be hungover and put in a DVD stack. No one needs a substitute teacher. Just once, I would like to be on a plane and someone's like, someone's having a heart attack. Is there a doctor on board? And a doctor just goes, I'm here, but I'm like right in the middle of Uncut Gems. Can this wait? Another job that goes all the time. You have to be this all the time. Cops. Cops have to be cops all the time. I saw a story recently of an off-duty cop arresting someone. Sounds pretty on duty to me. That's exactly what they do on duty. I'm pretty sure that's entrapment, isn't it? Like if I do something in front of a cop and they reveal them, that's tricky. Okay, I wouldn't have done what I did if you had been wearing your uniform. Okay, you came up to me asking for marijuana. I thought it was weird. I just went with it. Okay, if you had been wearing your uniform, I wouldn't have sold you that. Okay. But look, here's the thing. If I can get in trouble for impersonating a cop, you should get in trouble for impersonating a normal person. Because I thought you were cool, man. I was here ready to party, and then you start pulling out the badge. But yeah, by the way, if you talk to me after the show and I'm not funny, it's because I'm off duty. That's my excuse. You expect me to be off duty and tell jokes? No, I'm done after this set. No, actually, I'll be over there. But yeah, other stuff is going well. Things are going well for me because I started watching ghost hunter documentaries. Makes you think how good your life is. These ghost hunters, man. I have a theory that ghosts are real. They, just like most people, don't want to talk to ghost hunters. Okay? Can I get anybody else to talk to other than this fucking guy over here? Like that's why ghosts are always sending them like cryptic messages and stuff like that. If it was any normal person, they would just talk to them, you know. But like I'm gonna send Dave over here on the runaround. I'm gonna give him a couple puzzles and a riddle. Really mess with them. Ghosts. It's like these guys that are ghost hunters. It's like you can't even talk to an alive woman. Okay, so like start there first. Start in the world of the living before you move on. You know. But yeah, substitute teaching is great. Not the worst job I've had, by the way. Not the worst job I've had. The worst job I had was at Target. Working at Target High is difficult because your shirt really brings out your eyes. However, it is necessary for the questions I got. The questions that I got at Target. The worst one, which I'll head out on. The worst one I got at Target is, do you work here? Red shirt, khaki pants, look of despair. I I work here. Okay, what other information do you need? I got asked, do you work here? Well, I was behind the register. Okay, take yourself through that. I'm mid-change with a customer, like, excuse me, do you work here? No. Saw the long line, decided to hop in. Part of my community service. All right, let's end my set with some roast jokes about me. How about that? All right, so thank you. Only Satan's lawyer wants these roast jokes. But my head basically looks the same upside down as it does right side up. There's one. How about that? I look like if someone got mugged by Seth Rogen and I'm the police sketch. There's another one. I basically look like if someone had never seen a Jew before, then had to draw one. That's what I look like. And I'm Anthony Zuccaro. Thanks, everybody.